Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our Temujin Let's Play. This is episode 3 for season 4. And we're back in Belgard, our first settlement officially. And we're still at war with the Sturgians, but they're quite weak. They have one settlement left, and if you look at their kingdom tab, they're down to about 900 men. They're starting to regroup a little. We let go of all our captives. I cashed out on them because we've been buying a lot of food to save our town, because if you notice, what happens when you capture a town is the food is a crisis. You need to fill it up with all sorts of different food and tons of it. So we gave them like 400 grains, 150 fish, and all sorts of stuff just to get our food to bounce back to positive, because the higher your prosperity is, the more food you need in the town, and it will balance just out. So let's say if your prosperity is too high and you can't support it with food, food will go negative, prosperity will drop, you lose militias, you lose security, all sorts of issues. We're about to fix that, obviously. And actually, we can cancel this because I want to build the workshop all the way up to speed up all future builds. We'll give it another 10k to boost projects so it builds faster. We're trying to find ourselves a governor. A few more things we did. We now own the flax, the linen closier, as well as the brewery. We are supplying it with grain kind of manually because there is no grain town nearby, so we have to keep supplying the input so the brewery continue to produce the output. I didn't buy the carpenter, but what I did do on this trip is I actually went elsewhere and actually bought a bunch of hardwood, because hardwood also doesn't grow here. So we're like artificially making sure this stays productive. And we can actually sell all of these. I'm keeping some food for our men. I bought a bunch of grapes, and we're going to dump a lot of them here. We'll keep some for our variety. The grain we'll keep ourselves. Sell this throwing axe, just some loot we picked up. And that's about it. We're basically keeping this, keeping our town happy. And that's what we should do as the Lord. And we also are one of our Samir here actually got into trouble and got captured, and he's released back here. We just sent him back out again. It's hard for them to get started at no unit and with people going to war around us. So we have a few goals this episode. One goal, we're firing one of our party members. I actually summoned him, and I'm kind of waiting for his troop to heal back up before we officially fire him, because I want to take his wounded troop away as well. Because if we talk to him and we inspect his troops, I can only see the well, actually I can take everyone. I lied. I will take everyone. Yes, we're over our limit. That's fine. We'll leave. We don't need to talk to him anymore. And not only do we not need to talk to him, he needs to come back to our party to drop his gear. Okay, we want his gear as well. We'll do that after we dump the forces here. Not here, garrison. We're just stashing our infantry here, taking all the men he has raised for us. And all the prisoners we have taken as well from all our fights. And we're basically keeping 162 cavalry, which is our force, leaving about 150-ish garrison for now. That should be fine, given that our enemy is rather weak. We'll also be patrolling around to make sure that no one comes to attack us. Next step is to dismiss his army. How do we do that? Right, what do we want to do with him? Manage. I want to summon him back into my force. How do I do that? Right, disband his party. which means I shouldn't have an army anymore. Right, and I should be able to find him in here. Right, so now we talk to him, take him to our party, and we take his stuff, because we gave him quite some good stuff here. The only reason we have to leave him, well, one, he's not that great, and two, he's not a Sturgian, and we have a Sturgian town here, so for loyalty's sake, we're going to get rid of him and find ourselves a Sturgian member. So now he can officially go bye-bye. Yes. Alright, we have ourselves an empty slot, and let's see. The one that we are kind of interested in, well, none of them are good. That's to be fair. We could grab one of these shield maidens. She's 37. She's 35. Cruel. I like that. Honest. I'm not sure about that, given how we treat honest people. And she's also living in the Sturgian city that we're at war with, so we can't really just go talk to her. That's not exactly nearby either. They have the same setup. What about someone else? The fish. Devious. Ooh, we like that. Are you close? Oh, he's way west. Let's see. How west is this? Ooh, that's a far journey. But I guess we could. I'd rather not go that far, to be honest. There must be someone close that we can use. Willow bark, a healer. Sagat. All right, let me mark all of them, and we'll see. Ooh, we know where this is, and see who's kind of, in a good location. That's not bad either. Actually, let's just use him. Yeah, let's just use him. We'll go down south. That way we can also visit our castle. We still haven't showed the castle after we took it. So let's go to Lacron, and we'll stop by our castle on the way back. It's over here. It's kind of, it's not necessarily on the way, but it's close enough. Alright, so who's sieging this? I'm kind of curious though. Ah, the Kuzaites are fighting the Northern Empire. Well, that's none of our business. Oh, we have another goal, right? This episode, the other goal is I want to talk to the Kara Kuzaites who are currently vassals to the Sturgian, and I want to persuade them to join us because, culturally, they're the same culture as us. Alright, anyhow, we're going to go this way. And if we see any horse farms, we're going to buy some, or any towns, we're going to start to buy some war horses because we're short on war horses. Trade. Right, we'll take it. Doesn't matter the price. We're pretty rich. We will not sell all these gear because they're what we're going to give our new companion. So we'll stash all of these, making sure none of them go away. And we'll proceed. How do we move down? Okay. Our parties are helping us gain relationship, which is nice. If they keep patrolling that area, all the towns will get helped, and they'll like their new lord, aka me. Now our castle is over here. Let's get over there. There should be a few horse farms around, I remember. We can stop here, buy some horses. No war horses though, so pass. The Kuzaites are pretty strong. We'll mess with them last. So everyone, welcome back to our castle. This is where all of this started. And we have tier 3 buildings all around, working on migration. We can't really help the food situation here. Basically, the food and the prosperity will balance each other out. That's the only thing we can do, because you can't dump food into a castle. We, however, can manage the garrison. And we can pick out, you know, it's mostly really good troops. These are tier 3, maxed out at tier 3 because we got them from the trade caravan, so they don't actually level up. But most of the other ones you see like tier 5 units, tier 4 is like the minimum. And we've been basically giving them good troops so that we know it's safe here all around. And we don't really have to worry about this location at all. You know, we are able to trick the system with the forest bandits, because they will gain experience as they sit here. So the bandit units will actually be able to upgrade into the regular units without a disciplinarian, which is probably why we're going to dump our haramis and highwaymen into here, because they have the same issue. They are bandit units. And we can take out some of these higher tier units that are just sitting here in training. But we can keep them. So basically you can flood your... what do you call it? Garrison with forest bandits, and they'll all become these Fien champions, which is just ridiculously strong. 260 bow, 220 one-handed, 200 athletic. So we're gonna let them grow passively here. Not really gonna do much. I think we still have a bunch of. I don't know if we actually still have a bunch of forest bandits here or not. It's hard to keep track. I believe we should. There we go. 14 more. So. A long time to go, but we're happy to dump those. Alright, so you can see 300-ish militia, 340-ish garrison. Very safe. Don't have to worry about that. And we'll head our way towards that town over here, so we can grab ourselves a... Ooh, actually help the villagers. Grab ourselves a companion. There we go. Very easy help. Anything and everything to look like the hero. Yeah, I swung too high. Anyways, we lost our chance to do damage because our cavalry's going to sweep through right here. Anyhow, we don't need any looters. No one's really leveled up. And we will take the cavalry into our force, though. That's why we've been holding those prisoners. We didn't dump any more garrison into our castle because it's very safe. I'd rather save these prisoners for our main settlement. I wanted to come here to purchase horses. Right. Hunter, courser. We don't want that. That is not a war horse. Oh, I should have sold our items. There we go. Almost there. Get ourselves our governor. He's not ideal. He doesn't have any store stats, but he's culturally ideal. So we'll take him at that value there. Whoa, there's so many men here. We want him. Alright, what is your story? My parents died when I was young. My sister married. Her husband wanted my parents' farm, so he hired a devious man, fast talker, who knew the law well. He said, I don't even remember what he said in court before the council, but the council awarded both of them the farm. It did not matter much. I always preferred the woods. I made a better living shooting squirrels and rabbits and selling fur. But I've been thinking, maybe I want to marry. Maybe you want to be a governor. And I guess I need more silver for that. Probably more than I can get from the squirrels. So people tell me that war leaders will pay for good scouts. So I know the woods well. That makes sense. So he's a scout character. But we need him to be a governor. Alright, now we just ride back. And then we'll give him all the stuff before we put him in position. Right here. Let's go. And then we'll probably do some more fighting with the remaining forces. I think after we released everyone, so they should be back on the map soon. And hopefully we can talk to one of the Karakuzites, and maybe we'll pay them to abandon their current lord and join their new lord, and we'll get our first vassal. We'll probably have to give them some land down the line, but that's fine too. Hmm, 13 prisoners. Kind of curious. Might be actually good prisoners. But we'll zip through this area. And those are just peasants. We might go take that. I'm not sure. I don't think we need two settlements like kind of far away from each other. Alright, the conspiracy refreshed again. I don't know what type of punishment's waiting for us at the end when this max out, but at this point I don't care. We are going to deck out our party a little bit. So whoever decides to join us will join the garrison right now. Oh, these we'll take into our own army. No, come back. There we go. All right, perfect. It's fine. Before we send him in, we have to give him the gear. But first we'll dump the troops off here. There we go. And inventory. You, my friend. You have no riding skills, so we'll give you a sumpter. With a very nice harness. Take the boots. The man just wanted to marry, you know? Met us, and all of a sudden he's a powerful governor of the only settlement in our kingdom. Lucky man. Doesn't even have to worry about food. We supply all of that to him. And manage town. Here he come. He has no governor effect. So you see, if we put the man with the engineering in, he gets 20% faster buildings. It's fine. Culturally, he instills loyalty, which is what we need here. No rebellions. Food, once again, you see is suffering because of the super high prosperity. There's really no way for us to bring this down, so we just have to live with it. All right, now the workshops are all done building. We'll upgrade everything else. Training fields will give our troops experience. This gives us influence, and this gives better militia. And we'll give them a little bit more money. We can afford it. All right, so that's pretty much all we can do for this town. Food-wise, we'll come back periodically, dump some food, but overall, we're not really going to worry about it. I don't like how your governors take up a companion slot, because that really kind of limits our party setup. We could let our scout go out, but I kind of enjoy the extra vision. But now I think it's time to try to persuade someone to join us. Our breweries are still doing great. Battle guards, close-ear, they're not, the prosperity is good here, so I think eventually these will come up in terms of pricing. But yeah, it's not a very great town because there's no food, which is a little sad. We're here to go hunt down some Sturgians. And hopefully we can find one of their Karakuzite vassals. Yeah, don't care for those. Oh, their last town's getting siege. Villagers, can we make it in time? Oh, we don't want to help those villagers. Right. Those are the enemy. I think the Battanians are wiping them out. Right. Ooh, Karakusite. That's who we want to talk to. You, my friend. You. Keep sieging. None of our problem. We're not here to help. That's not what we're here for. We want to talk to the guy. There's another Karakusite down here. Maybe we'll talk to him instead. This guy right here. Oh my god. I don't want... I mean, we could fight all of them, but we're here for a conversation. They're gonna lose to him. You know what? We're gonna jump in here and we're gonna crossbow snipe his entire force. Because Battania is clearly gonna be our next threat as we... Well, actually, we should expand into the Northern Empire, but still. Any chance we have to weaken them, we'll do it. Help. Quote unquote help. I know it might be a little dull, but I feel like it's fine if we show you guys the massacre this time. Last time we just kind of cut it out. It didn't show you all the fun bits where we headshotted every unit on the map with crossbows. There we go. Let's attack. So our units will definitely not take part in any of this action. They can go ahead. Be my guest. And we'll train our athletic skills just by hopping around on the map. Now the enemy do have 11 cavalry, so we could run into trouble if we're not careful. But hopefully we can hug the main troops here and not get picked off. Oh, those camel. Okay, I'm a little worried. I'm a little worried. We gotta dodge spears. Matrix. Alright, our troops are fine. Don't hit us. Not gonna waste a single shot on the enemy. All these crossbows are for the friends. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's okay, we got the main character buff in the battlefield. Where, you know, all this chaos and no one's gonna hit us. Come on, win already. There we go. Good headshot. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. He's dead. Alright, don't run too far away. That way we have to chase you. We'll follow this group of cavalry. Because I think that's their leader. No, that's not. But we'll kill these guys for fun first. There's one. I don't think we need that many arrows. There's not that many of the enemy. Like ally. Almost said enemy. Stop throwing. We can use those throwing spear later. Ah, the celebration has started. So, let's find someone without ranged weapons like him. You want to aim a little higher so you get either a neck shot or a headshot. Ah, they're chasing those guys. I wouldn't be so happy. Ah, they're still chasing people around. It'd be nice if you guys all stand together. We gotta wait till everyone stops moving. He got throwing weapons, so we'll save these for later because we can use those throwing weapons to kill more people. Ah, you see, they're done. Now it's our time to shine. Oh, whoops. That animation with the shield. Yeah, now we absolutely murder everyone. Starting with the cavalry units, perhaps. Ah, nice easy stroll in the snow. This is probably going to be our strategy to, you know, weaken a faction before we take them on. I don't know if we can get the throwing spears from cavalry units. I don't think so. Well, he used up all his throwing spear. We can use that horse later to get around on the battlefield. Is this their lord? It's either a lord or elite cataphract. Elite cataphract. See, athletic just went up a point. Alright, we'll ride the really nice horse around. Melee doesn't work, so they do disable melee damage, so you can't like train your... Ooh, he has spears. That way we'll keep him till the end. They all have spears. Where's their infantry? They only have one infantry left and the rest are all archers? Sweet. So this is their infantry. Yeah, we're probably not going to need to pick up anything. It's just a massacre. I'm pretty sure the game's going to patch this up soon. Because this is really ridiculous way to level up your range and also to kill the enemy. And I don't understand why the crossbow is always a little bit above the aim sight. Shouldn't the gravity pull it down? Yeah, the only thing that's slowing this down is the walking and the reloading, which is actually pretty much the essential of athletic and crossbow. So, just gotta put up with it. Get better with our headshot selection here. Ooh. I was about to say one shot, one kill, and then we messed that up. And if you ever run out of ammo, just pick up their bow and arrow. It does go away after a while, so you want to save the range unit last when you do this, so that the the weapons stay on the field, because they will despawn. So you see these bodies no longer have their weapon around them. But in this case, we have more than enough bolts. Ooh. This guy has a nice headgear, maybe? A headshot that didn't kill. Oh, this is a Battanian hero. Ooh, poor guy. Some hero he is. We missed one over there, but we'll use one of the horses to get back there. Ah, this one's really far away. What? How did that miss? No, I won. You guys all died. Jesus, the armor on this guy. Oh, that hit chest, that didn't hit head.
At last! We won! Whoa!
Alright, they got one man left. Leave no man to tell the tale of our betrayal. You see the weapon despawning right there? That bull just disappeared. Alrighty, you're the only one cheering from your squad now. And we win. We're the real winner here. 25 kills, 4 crossbow, 1 athletic. Athletic's really hard to level up because we need more focus point on it. Alright, and Siga will come and congratulate us for helping her, because clearly she took so much casualty in that fight. And she will one day repay it. Ooh, can we actually keep everyone? Yes, we can. She actually took all the prisoners, which is interesting, because none of the lords came to talk to us, so she has all the prisoners. 101 prisoners. They're going to run away before she goes back. Oh, right. We need to put our horse back on. So if you walk around, it's another way to get athletic up, but we're not going to risk that. It's just too slow. Wait, where's our inventory? There we go. That's what we were looking for. Yeah, not a bad way to level up. Very relaxing. A little time consuming, but most of this game is time consuming. So we're going to go back up, see if we can find another Karakuzite. There might not be another one. They're going to win. They're against 180 men. Oh, he's here, he's here, he's here. That's our man. Oh, come on. 6.2 speed. Okay, we have like the same speed. We're gonna leave the forest to gain a little bit of speed boost, and then try to catch him at the corner somewhere. Come on. I'll dump prisoners. Don't make me dump prisoners. Oh my god. We almost have him. There we go. We just need to bump into a forest. Alright, here's where we have a discussion. Right, your liege is not worth your loyalty. Oh my god, we have to talk to his boss. Where is his boss? Okay. You can leave. Yeah, he can leave. Where is his boss? Down south. Okay. Is he in the town? We can check. Or is he around the town? He is not here. He is not here, but we do have a 48-year-old here. Alright, do we have anyone that we need to... Alright, he can join us. So can he. Everyone else can wait till we go back into the town. Get rid of these guys, peasants. Level 1. Actually, we'll keep the level 1. We can still just dump them in the town. It's not that bad. They will gain experience by themselves. Alright, let's check. Since we're in a town, we can check where the guy is. Karakuzite. I think his name is this guy. He's still here. Oh, he absolutely hates us. Honor? Yeah, honest. We'll try to persuade him. Maybe gold will do it. Maybe he's in the keep? No. He's just around here then. Maybe slightly to the north, because then he'll be that town, wouldn't he? Another conspiracy refresh. Let's check again. He was taken prisoner on spring 12. Yeah, it's summer. He should be out by now, shouldn't he? 2 extra slots. Alright, we're good. Making peace is more difficult than making war. Where's our guy? Oh, no, wrong guy. But he is a Karakuzite. That's one. Can we talk to you again? Are you sure you can't offer us the peace deal? Well, he's even hard to catch. I'm gonna pop into a town. Refresh his cycle. He's still here. Unless he's rotting away in the dungeon or something. Because then we can't do anything about that. We can visit the dungeon, perhaps. He's definitely not here. He's definitely not here, but maybe... Ah, he's in the dungeon. Let's go see if we can talk to him in there. Can we ask him for his release? Not really, but I know we can find him in the cell. He probably won't talk to us, though. Oh, we have our nice clothes. Very rarely do we see our civilian gear. Yeah, okay. I know you guys are law-abiding, but... Who do I talk to about releasing... Oh, there we go. Oh, no. He just want to fight with us. No, we don't need you. Trying to find himself a job. Ooh. They have cellar gels. Interesting. Hire Blade. Also looking for a job. Do your own job well. There we go. Oh, come on. So the leader of the clan that we want to talk to here is imprisoned. So, I don't know. Maybe this plan needs to be scratched. Maybe it's better off we just run back. Grain. Alright. We'll buy all the grain they have. Because, you know, we have a double job as a food teleporter for our settlement. I guess we go back and wait till we see a message down here where he gets released. There's nothing I can really do about that to speed up this process. Cotton's not food. Fur is also not food. It's also fur. Oh, fish. Fish is food. Hold on. We're back. We are back. Alright, let's just manage this one last time and we'll wrap up our episode. And next episode, hopefully we'll come back with a bit of a time jump ahead. So that we're moving on from just managing this one settlement, maybe 2 more battles. Because this is a rather peaceful one. Really wanted to set this settlement up right and also wanted to get a vassal of our own, but that plan's on hold right now because our desired vassal landed himself in a dungeon and we have no way of rescuing him, so too bad. Wait, why is he here? Visiting us? Huh. Would he like to join us? I believe he's an Azurai minor clan, but he's working for the Kuzites right now. Now, I don't know, like... can only talk to the boss. Well, you're at our court eating our food. Look at those grapes. Grapefruit. Apple. Interesting. Alright, let's dump our troops here. We're keeping all the cavalry. 160. Okay, we're 6 men short, but that's fine. And we'll let these guys just pick up experience themselves. And then we also have to give them food because let's prove otherwise. -4 turn. It's just the stupid prosperity is so high. You know what we can do? Let me do something after we dump the stuff. So first, we lock all of this. We dump all the random stuff we got. And then... Oh, they still have a bunch of fish left. We'll keep 50. And then for grain, we'll keep 200. Actually, 150 is enough for us. We can always buy more. Alright. And then what we can do before we end our episode is actually look at the policies, because we're the only lord, so we can implement whatever policy we have just by using a little bit of influence. And there's got to be some policy that help us with food. Daily militia productions increased by 1. Recruit, replenish, that's not important. All clan whose leader have high charm gain 1 input, that's not important. Militia quality increased by 10. That's not bad. Loyalty, taxes. +1 as their owner's clan. No, that's not important. Militia quality increases. There's a lot of militia quality. What about... Ooh, that's not bad. I think we're at least at tier 4 or maybe tier 5 clan. Ooh, decreased prosperity is also a way we can balance things. And we can also increase taxes. There we go. Loyalty decreased by a little. Let's propose. Of course it has support of the council. We are the council. Security. Ooh, and it also gives influence. I don't care about taxes. We're pretty rich. Wow. We can increase the size of our party by 50? Oh, we don't have enough policies left. But let's get some more policies and we'll work our way through these. There's got to be some good ones. But basically that's our way of, running our kingdom the way we want. And hopefully we can lower this a little bit, increase security. If it's over 60, we get more influence, and then we can, dictate the kingdom in our own way. And that's another benefit of actually not having vassals, so we might rethink that. And next step, we're probably moving on from the Sturgians, who now have no territory and pretty much no way of coming back, just by having, their own men around. Another dominant force gone. We'll find one of their leaders and make peace, because there's no reason to stay at war with them now. We are going to move on to... Oh, they're not the Northern Empire. They're the Western Empire. Fancy that. They look Northern because of their positioning on the map right now. But I guess they started out over here. No, that's wrong. We were at war. The Western Empire is super weak. They are the Northern Empire. This is the trash group that we destroyed. Honestly, the south is really soft. We could expand this way. It's a very logical expansion from this castle down, and then take more castles this way. So I think we'll be going to war with the Southern Empire next, and we can start our battles with them. So hope you guys enjoy this one, and we'll see y'all next time. Bye.